7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, it's Wednesday night, it's Weeby Tale, and that can only mean one thing. It's time for us to do a show.
It's Wednesday night again.
It's Wednesday yet again. This Wednesday keeps coming quick, because I mean, it seems like I just did this last week.
It's almost like it's Christmas already or something.
I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and that is John King. John, you seem very low-key today. Have you had a Coke?
No. Purified drinking water.
Purified. That's Racetrack's finest right there, boys and girls.
Hot drinking water.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric.
Oh.
Oh,
We're going to have a good show for you
I
tonight.
just tasted redfish pee.
Yeah. Well, you know that's what fish do in that, right? You know?
They poop and
Yeah.
pee
That's
in
why
it
they
all
purify
the
it.
time.
They try to take that out of there.
They miss some.
But we're going to have a good show for you tonight. As usual, we're shooting live inside the bunker. Man, that light is still weird.
Got the line.
I don't get where that light's coming from. That reflection.
I'm trying to
That's
figure it
bugging
out.
me. Yeah, yep. Everything's off to the side. It's, either way. Oh, sorry, it's just
Do you see that red line?
little OCD.
Look at that
kicking
red
in.
line. Do you see that red line?
Red line?
You see a red line in the middle of that thing right there going up and down. There's a red line going up and down. It just went to your eyes. Now it's down to your thing. Red line. Red line. You don't see that?
Right behind your head?
No, it's behind my head and in front of your head. So it goes in front, behind. There.
What, the red line of the sign?
I don't know what it is, but it's going up and down. As I move my head, it's going up and down. And I stop, it's right there. I stop right there, it's on your Q8. Stop right there, it's on your hat.
Well,
It's a red line.
the red light might be, it's shining up off
Now
the
it's
wall.
gone. You hear me? I blocked it.
Well, yeah, it's the
There
red
it
light
goes.
on the shoes.
Is
That's the red light shining up on the
Okay.
shoes and the
I didn't know if
WBT
that was
wood
helping
level.
with the wood level of the blonde.
No.
Yeah.
That's the background light.
Okay, because it's not there. It's not there. It's only there.
Oh, that's right there.
No, not that red line. There's a whole nother red line on this one. Whoop, whoop, up and down. Whoop, whoop, it's moving. The red line. No shit. It's on your Q8 right now.
Right there, here.
Yeah, there's a red line. It goes right there. But it's not here. Only on there. To the right. There it is right there. Wait. It's moving up and down.
This line?
Nope.
That's
No, it's going this way.
I
Crazy.
don't
I can see it
what
perfectly.
you're-
I'm telling you. I could be nuts. Oh, you need glasses to see it. Oh God. Can you see a red line moving up and down? No.
No.
Isn't
there's
that
no red lines.
No, I'm telling you, it's there. I swear. But anyway.
If anybody else can see what John
I'm
John
just
might be
telling
having
you.
a stroke right here live on Weeby Tale. He is starting to see things.
I'm gonna droop it.
There we go.
All right, I'm drooping it.
Yep, but yeah. Oof, man, that's
You need some gaffing tape.
yeah. We're gonna stick it to something.
Did we make tape level now?
No. He's talking about our little reflection there. I've got barn doors. I've got everything else, and I looked at this earlier, and that light was not
I
there,
see it
and-
now. I see it. It's the top of the Weeby Talon sign. It's at the bottom down there now. And when I put my head up, it goes up to there. Down, up. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just reflecting off of me, I guess.
Don't
Crazy.
know what
'Cause you
you're
don't see it,
seeing.
yeah.
I
I see it.
don't know
I'm
what
telling
you're
you, it's there.
seeing.
Oh, it's there. I see it.
But either way,
Either way.
if John's starting to smell toast. We're
Toast.
going to
We have toast?
Sign of a stroke.
Yes, I think you're nuts. Well, we know I'm nuts. So it's just mushrooms, John. Mushroom tea, John. Oh, psilocybins.
Yeah.
They used to pick those in the cow fields. They would come in and the guys would be like, they disappear.
Mm-hmm.
They'd come back with a trash bag full
Yeah.
of them psilocybins. And they'd all go drink tea.
The white heads with the purple dot.
Well, so the mushrooms are about this big, and then they had this circle around them of this like purple thing,
Yeah.
and they grew in the cow poop only, or the
Mhm.
horse poop or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'd go out there and they'd pull them. I'm like, what are you guys doing? They're out there. Oh man, this is great. I'm like, what's great? And they would take it back and they would cook it into a tea. See, we got tipped on that one.
No, that's a subscriber.
Oh, we got subscribed.
We've got a new subscriber on it.
We've got a mushroom fan, Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam,
Jimmy
right
Jam, the mushroom fan. Jimmy Jam, the mushroom fan. But yeah, they
We
would get
appreciate
messed
it there,
up.
Jim. I don't know why you would subscribe to John looking at the red line, but hey, that's what it takes.
At least I put down a dread line for him to subscribe. I'm telling that guy to subscribe for years. No, I don't know who it is.
But we do have a Captain's Corner tonight. We got a Captain's Cove tip of the week. We're going to go over the upcoming tournaments that we got going on. Tonight's topic, the run is coming, John.
It is.
It is.
Are we going to have bulls? What do you consider a bull over here?
Anything over 27.
I got the bull.
We do not have the East Coast bull, but anything over 27
So,
here.
do you think we
consider
have
it
them, just
bull.
nobody catches them? Do you think they're actually there? We just don't use the right baits?
I don't know.
I think you see there. Look, the
There was the red
gone.
line. The red
It's
line
gone.
is gone.
The red line is gone.
That
Now
red
we
line
know
is
what the red
gone.
line was.
The
That's sad to see that because I like that.
yes, yeah. Well, we're going to
really-
talk about that here in a
I
minute.
like
yeah.
that. I'm not trying to jump ahead, but
Yeah.
I loved your blue one
Your
and
Jessica,
I loved your red one.
Yeah. And
Well, I mean, how would I?
I
know?
think you broke the blue one.
The fish broke it in the rod holder. I mean, I can't help it. He went that way.
Yeah.
He was supposed to go that way. He went down and that way. And the rod said, "No, no."
But I think the biggest one that I've caught here was 42 inches, and that is still kind of small over there for the East Coast where they're getting into the 50s. So do we may get some here that big?
I tell
I don't
you,
know.
if that group comes in again, wouldn't that be fun for them to show up? Because they'd be 50s now.
Yeah,
group
well, I mean,
was
I guess.
there, 'cause,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Remember, we saw their tails tailing, but the fish were shitting
Yeah.
like straight up and down. I don't know what they were doing that day. That was the weirdest day ever.
I think those might have been black drum.
You think so?
Yeah,
Well,
those
but-
might have been black.
I don't know. That was just so weird.
We never could get them
Yeah.
to eat. Yeah. So there we go. But we've got a good show. We've got we've got some stuff to give away. Got an interesting puzzle for you guys at the end of the show.
Hey, you're going to get something
John-
special tonight.
John couldn't get the puzzle, so it's probably pretty easy.
It's probably pretty easy, but look, this here's special. I won't show it to you till the end, but man, you better hang around and win that
We're giving away paper now.
artwork.
Oh,
It's a pretty one. I think Doug might like this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's just give Doug the heads up. He probably might like this.
There we go.
That's what you get by going to ICAST. I can get things and other people can share them because
Yeah, you
I
waited.
did stay in
you,
line.
You waited in some of them lines for
I
those
did.
things, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not that important to me.
Well, I know, but I do it for other people. I don't do
Yeah.
it for myself.
Yeah, but I mean, who wants a picture that says "Dearest John"?
I didn't put Dear John on it. No, a Dear John artwork. You know what that means? You're out. Something's coming bad. I rode right by her today.
Yeah,
She didn't wait.
yeah. Oh no.
No. She probably didn't even recognize me. She knew exactly who I was.
Well, John, we're going to take a look and see who's even on here watching. We got out of the blue, Rick, out of nowhere was our first commenter today. Says he's been working nights and he's on the day shift now, so might get to watch the show. Denise came in with a strong second. Let's see. Rick says it's been thundering up that way. He's in North Florida right
I'm
now, so
telling you,
we'll see
boy,
what
the
happens.
rains, man. Florida's getting it, but we need it.
Chris checking in. He's still working, though. Jessica's there. What's up, Jess? The Chum Queen is there. Speaking of Doug, he's on. The Chum King is there. Donna's there. Old D. Moogles.
The Moogle.
Christy's there. Dale, man. Dale's got a late commented in there. He must have been working hard today.
Yeah.
Dave is there.
He was
Bonnie
sharp
with
stuff.
State Farm. Happy hump day.
Mhm.
Chris said you had the chicken head when you was doing all that up and down stuff.
Oh yeah, it was, but it was weird because it's gone now.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
light's gone.
Yeah. 601. What does that mean?
He's in the 601 area,
I don't know.
or maybe he's sharpening knives in the 601 area.
I don't know.
Or maybe that's where he's headed. The 601 area.
Did you get into the bad lettuce? You starting to hallucinate.
That's the
you know?
poops. That gives you the
Yeah. The
And,
explosive.
I did have lettuce last night at the Blackwater.
Yeah.
And we asked them, is this the explosive diarrhea lettuce? And they said no.
You ate the hell out of that salad.
It was good. Made my own.
Not the devil's lettuce. William Nesmith, what's up? Long time. Okay, wow, that is a long time. I hadn't seen his name pop up in a while.
Yeah.
Kev Dog is there. All right.
Hope he
Dale
didn't
works
that
tomorrow.
last night.
Living Naughty.
Who's
What's
that?
up, guys?
Who's that?
I think that's the husband and wife couple come up and saw us at Diecast.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I teased her. I said, yeah
I
it's the lady that fell in the hatch. So I think that's who that is. I could be wrong. That Naughty gets thrown around a lot, and we got Naughty Tails.
Naughty,
So that's
the naughty
but
hooker.
if I'm not mistaken, that's probably who that is. All right, John, let's get into.
I just can't see the little circle, so I can't tell.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's for whatever reason we don't see names anymore. It's their handle on the YouTube.
Yeah, the handle.
John, the Blackwater Fishing Club meeting's coming up the first Thursday of, where are we at? August.
Oh, we're already in it.
So not
this is coming up.
Not this week, but next week.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Silly them. They have asked you and I to speak, and I don't currently have a bingo on Thursday night right now. So Chase Daddy here. Wish I was there in Haynesville. All right. Well, thanks. Chase Daddy.
Haynesville.
Oh, in Gainesville.
Gainesville.
Well, we'll take it.
Yeah.
We can get it. We appreciate you watching, though. So they asked us to speak, and Kev Dog says, I need to know what you're going to talk about. I said, oh, geez. I said, well, we'll probably talk about what we're going to talk about on the show tonight, and pass on our knowledge about what we know with the red rush, if you will, the big
red run.
We're going to talk about that, and we're going to open it up to some questions. If you've got any fishing questions, if you've got any just questions, we'll probably answer those for you. I mean, we'll be there for a little bit, so plenty of time to take it all in.
That was Jack Nicholson, Red Rum? No.
Yeah, that's The Shining.
Shining. So Red Rum was Jack Nicholson.
Well, it was the little kid.
The little kid,
but
yeah.
Shining,
Red Rum.
Yeah,
Took me a long time to figure out that was murder.
Murder backwards.
Yep.
There we go. All right, John. So something else not related with the fishing club, but the Blackwater Angler Festival and Fishing Tournament is coming up September 26th through 27th. And that is really coming together. I talked to Robert last night at the Blackwater. I said, look, how many vendors do you got coming in for this thing? Are you getting? And he says, oh, man, yeah, they've only got like 15 spots left. So they're actually filling up with vendors for this thing. So that's going to be, that's going to be pretty cool. As far as I know, we're going to have Q8's going to be there. Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Oh, wow.
And Sam with his Pacos are going to be there.
So
we
need to fish that tournament then.
We still need to figure it out.
I mean, man, that's where all our friends are.
It is, but our friends can't get us to the World Redfish Championship.
We really have to get our head out of our butts and get down there and really catch some fish to get into that thing, though, too.
Yeah. What else are you doing?
Oh, I'm game. I'm going to be fishing one or the other. So I'll be doing.
We're definitely
fishing one or the other.
One or the other is going to get fished now. So just a lot of cool things going on with that one.
Yeah.
We're excited for either one. And then following up the same weekend is the National Redfish League's 20,000 NRL open payout tournament. They're only accepted 50 boats, and the sign up starts this Saturday for that one. So they're only accepting 50 boats. So we'll have to kind of figure it out PDQ, because that's
the hatching.
That's where we'll be fishing. 2-day event out of there, you know. So
We'll have to do some research on that.
Yep. Coming up a little bit sooner
I love that tournament.
earlier in
tournament.
September. Yep, the Hooked Up for Tatas.
I'm ready.
We've done that, you know, a few times back in the day. I guess we haven't. Well, I hadn't done it here probably the last couple of years. So they didn't have it last year. And
does anybody got a 43-foot Freeman we can borrow with fuel already in it?
that would be spectacular if they did.
And they don't want us to refill it when we get back because they just
love us. You know,
anybody call, text, it can happen.
You can reach us.
Yeah.
And we can tell it on Facebook. Captain Eric Hasty.
Wouldn't that be a joy to leave out at midnight and go out there
Or
and frickin'
text us at
be in
352
600 foot of water when we drop our first drop per grouper?
600 foot of water. I don't know that we could make it to 600 foot of water.
Oh, in a
from
43
here.
foot Freeman? Yes, we can. Oh, yeah, we've got the range. We only have to go 170 miles.
Yeah, only.
One way.
Only.
At
Yeah,
midnight.
we're going to need to have
Well,
that.
we're going to
fuel.
run 50
Yeah.
mile an hour, so we'll be there in 3.5 hours. Set the autopilot,
Yeah.
let her ride, let her eat.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that. We could do that.
Yeah.
We'll
Somebody
see.
else's fuel, you know, we just put
Yeah.
a little extra, you know, at 46 mile an hour.
Put 'em pump. Put 'em. And then one that is starting this month, or well, not this month, but starting in August,
yeah.
which is
August
right around the
1st.
corner,
Or the weekend.
is
just
the
weekend
Yankee
slam.
Town Redfish Slam. Now, this tournament is going to be something a little bit different than most anybody's probably used to. Looks like they're going to have a payout on this thing, $3,500 cash. That's a pretty big deal. The captain's meeting is this Friday at 6:00. When you're there, stick around for music bingo, followed up right after that. So might be a good night this Friday night over there. But yeah, so Old Florida RV Resort and Yacht Club. So basically, the theory is you get to fish the weekends. So Saturdays and Sundays, you go out and you try to catch the biggest legal redfish that you can. You come in, you get it weighed. Your cumulative weight from every weekend is going to add up.
So
And
8
whoever's got the most weight at the end of the month is going to be the winner. So pretty cool.
That is neat.
That is.
Little,
Yep.
definitely a neat little different
Yep.
thing.
And I would like to participate in it, but unfortunately, charters come on the weekend.
Well, yeah. I mean, how
and,
do you
and,
do
and
that?
I can't do that because when my clients redfish, the captain can't have
a fish.
Yeah, a fish, you know. So I
You're
can't.
out.
Yeah, so it kind of throws the
That
captains
threw
out.
a
you know,
monkey
so.
in the wrench there.
Yeah,
boy.
but I mean I would really like to do something like that. I think that's pretty entertaining. I think that's cool, you know,
Well,
because
no, because it's by the person, so you can't have one person bring in. Yeah, that would cut
Yeah,
that's completely. I mean,
you were going to help me out.
Well, no, I was just trying to figure out how to get you in it.
That's right.
Yeah. Why did Eric have 8 different people weigh 8 different redfish for his boat?
All under his
Could you
name.
imagine the
Yeah.
stink? They might plaster your sign with paintballs.
It could happen.
That son of a gun.
Speaking of signs, you know,
Yeah.
we do have a home over there now at the Old Florida RV Resort and Yacht Club now. We've got our signage up and everything. We still got some more signage to put where we park the boat, but it is coming together over there. And they have, Brian has spent quite a bit of money over there. Tiki bar is really nice. He's got
I
it
like
all
that place.
screened in. Some
Good
fans
food
in there
there.
blowing. The food truck is really good.
Really good.
The bar is this good. It's and it's a cool little place.
It's a
They
great place.
they got a cabin upstairs that you can rent that sleeps 6 or 7.
Oh, wow.
And then the RV park is full hookup RV. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
good to go. So
They got their own
I-
boat ramp. They
I-
got everything you need there.
I like the place.
Yeah.
I do. We got Chris on there right now. So if you need any of the welding, mobile welding, you know, Chris will come see you. Give him a call, 863-651-1441. Chris has been out to my boat on several occasions, and we do appreciate that.
Yeah, you're supposed to have a fish every day, so you could have 8 fish. 1 fish per boat per day is what
Well,
it said on that.
Person, I guess,
Well,
or whatever it is. Yeah,
one.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you enter and you go fishing, you get weigh 1. So 1
Yeah.
times
So you weigh a
two
fish on
weekend,
Saturday,
yeah,
and
and
then you
Sunday.
weigh a fish on
so
Sunday.
8 total, I guess.
And then you don't do
That's it.
diddly dink to the next
Diddly-dink
weekend.
to the
And
next
Saturday
weekend.
and Sunday
Yeah.
comes in, you weigh a fish on
Yep.
Saturday. And then, like I said, that cumulative for
Weight.
all the fish that you weighed in for the month is what's going to get you the prize
So
if you're up there towards the top.
7-pound fish theoretically would be 56 pounds if my math is correct. That would be a good area to be in.
You're mathing. Yeah.
Mathing? Okay.
Yeah.
Mathing.
You're not seeing things at this point, but you're mathing.
Yeah,
Your mathing is good.
The
He might be coming back. You know, maybe it was a mild stroke.
Well, I washed it down with water. I took the stroke out of the deal with the water. Yeah. Sometimes water de-strokes your ass. Stroker. 2-stroker, 4-stroker, 6-stroker.
You're not smelling toast anymore. So there you go. All right. I think that covers the tournaments in our.
Oh man.
So let's see where we are at. John, you know, again, no affiliation with this company,
Dang, they're nice.
But bought one of these batteries. It's an economical battery, the lifetime battery, and it's been in there for quite some time now. It stays pretty much charged all the time. When we're out there running, it is on point. No disparity with this battery so far. In the lithium world, I think that battery is $300. A lot of the folks we were talking to at ICAST, those batteries in that same size were $1,200. You know, so
$1,600.
yeah. He only smelled cinnamon rolls, not
cinnamon rolls. I wish hey man, golly.
Man, you're gonna get his diabetes flared up.
Oh, I did that last night.
Oh, with your dessert.
Oh,
that.
God. I think that maybe that's what's wrong with me. I had way too much sugar. I was comatose.
Yep. Oh, man. So, John, every now and again, I get something flips up, you know, on your Facebook, shows you a memory or whatever. I want to see if you remember this. That was our very first rendering of doing the logo on the shirt.
That.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
wow.
The white
that was
beater.
White beaters. Yeah, that was back when we were buff. Time flies when you're buff and fun.
What do you mean we're buff? We're still mighty buff. What are you talking about?
Just making a statement to the white beater. Yeah, I've actually lost weight since
where,
then.
Where we could pull off
if
the
you'd
white
have showed
beater.
my picture, you'd have showed a fat ass.
Yeah.
I mean, fat Snoop.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe again at some point we'll do some Weeby tailing, you know, shirts again.
Custom shirts.
I don't know. Yeah. I know Doug has one of those very first ones, the limited edition.
One of the very first ones.
Yeah.
So
I see him wear it.
He wears it
again.
He wears it.
He doesn't realize how that thing's going to be worth
valuable.
Yeah.
If he had our signatures on it, it could probably get $2 for shipping if we were to sell it on eBay.
All right. Well, John, it's time for Captain's Cove with good old Captain Andrew over there, Captain's Cove Outfitters, and big shout out to him. He made it around the sun again. I think he said he was 34. Babies. Do you remember 34?
No. 34.
I remember my 40th birthday party. I can remember that one.
34. Where was I? Was I at 30.
Yep, it was the brown camo one. You are correct, Doug. The limited.
Yeah.
Limited
the one
edition.
everybody wanted.
Yeah, we only made one run of those, and
everybody wanted them.
Because we ended up not being very happy with the way it turned out, and that's what everybody wanted.
That's what they wanted. The poop camo. Oh man. No, dude, I have no idea where I was at.
Yeah. That's
I can remember a kid.
I was still in Florida. I was still in Florida. I know that, you know.
Oh, I was in Florida. I've been in Florida my whole life. I'll never have to argue that one.
Let's see what old Andrew has to say here.
Hey guys, Captain's Cove, Andrew here. We got the bull redfish run, kind of a big deal. The next couple months, you're going to see big schools of redfish move in on all the outer points and trying to fatten up for the winter to carry them through. They're going to be eating a lot of pinfish and mud minnows and figure mullet and everything you're going to need a cast net for. So the tip of the day, tip of the week, is going to be have a cast net on your boat and have it handy for the next few months. You will need it. I'm Andrew, that's your Captain's Cove this week.
All right, there you go. Good job, Andrew. We'll be touching base on what he's, was talking about there a little bit. I'll wear it Friday.
That's a little stinger by Doug right there. That's what that was. Just a little.
I'll wear
I
it
have one.
Friday.
That's mine. That's my shirt.
He's gonna flaunt it.
Yeah. He has special directions when Bonnie cleans that for him.
Yep. So I don't want to get into it too much because we're talking about it at the end of the show. But Andrew's got some valid points. If you don't know how to throw a cast net, you need to kind of learn here over the next couple of days because you're really going to want to get a particular bait that's going to work really well for these redfish coming in.
Yes.
So you want to be familiar with the good old cast net. You could probably get away with a 6-footer, but you're going to want 8. You're going to want 8.
You need an 8.
Yep.
You need, if you're going to do it right and not sit there and throw your butt off for hours trying to get 3 or 4 baits at a time when you can get 12 at a time, sure makes life a lot easier.
Yep.
Have they showed up yet? Are they here, the bait? Have you seen them?
I've been told, I've been told that there are some mullet in some certain locations. The mullet that you're looking for. So yes.
David, whatever you do, don't hand John a $400 cast net and tell him to throw over there. That's where the fish are. Because when John throws, the cast net opens. And when the cast net opened, it caught like 85 oysters, and they made this funny noise. It went pop, 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 pop. And Tyler went, "What just happened?" And I said, "Tyler, this net is done, son. I'll never buy another $400 net again." That's a good idea. Don't invest money in a net. Keep it at 60.
Well,
because they hurt.
If you get,
if you get them at 40, try those.
So, John, we're going to show we've got one Captain's Corner here tonight. Basically, a Captain's Corner is basically just a local fishing report, kind of telling us what you're catching, where you're catching it in the vicinity, not your actual spots, what you caught it on. And we've got a cute one tonight. And normally we like this to be about 30 seconds. We do, but the last time we had a cute one on here, it was they cut it short for the 30 seconds, and they said they let this one run because everybody said they wanted to see the fish. So here is young James doing what young James does.
The kids can have more time.
Captain's Corner, we got James back out here at the big grouper spot on his Bonnie rod. He's been putting some work in with that thing. Sitting about 58 foot of water. My birthday weekend, and I'm out doing what I like to do, watching James catch bigger fish than me.
£20 test.
You better be easy on him then. Got him up off the bottom, just keep going.
He's up off the bottom for sure.
Best part is we're just fishing dead shrimp. They don't care out here, man. They just eat.
Oh my God.
I see the leader. Holy big freaking red grouper, my God.
I thought that was a big gag. Holy shit.
I guess you got your PB red grouper now too. Golly.
I think that might be my biggest fish. It's a big red grouper.
All right. How about them apples there? Young James getting it done. And, man, John was commenting the whole time. He's got good form. He's got good this. He's got good that. But I made the comment that he is going to need some of these, to keep his young little things in line because John, that's he had that rod in a very uncomfortable place. I don't know that you saw that or not, but he did really, really good right there, especially on the Bonnie rod. You know, I guess he must have won that at one of her, you know, tournaments there. Oh, what do we got on there? Sorry, John, I called it his Bonnie rod, but you're the one who gave it to him, so thank you, John.
Oh, no. That's all. Listen. That's all team effort between Bonnie and everybody. That's a team effort, and it looked like that rod.
He was working it. He was working it.
Wow.
Yep.
And plus, I'm impressed with the way the kid fights the fish. I mean, he's being taught well by somebody.
He wasn't
his daddy.
He wasn't high sticking it. He wasn't doing things, you know. But we got on there. That's awesome, Thomas. Great job, James.
Was that a keeper?
Yeah,
looked like one to me. It looked like 20-inch fish. I mean, hope he got to eat it.
In the pictures, he looked, he looked around, you know, that size, and then in that area where they're fishing, it's really, it's what they call live bottom, kind of a flat bottom. So even if that was a gag, he was going to be able to probably get that fish in because there's not rocks that they can go hide in, you know. So we were able to get 3 or 4 gags up the other day. We were offshore fishing, and dude, on light tackle, kind of very similar to what he was talking about, the shrimp. You know, got some good gags up, but it just hurts so bad to throw those fish back. It hurts so bad
when you're, you know,
so bad, John.
Giving up.
So bad.
I've given up.
All right. But there again, if you want to get on Captain's Corner, all you got to do is submit a 30-second-ish video. You know, hold your phone sideways, preferably, not like this. Hold it like that.
And then what?
And then you're going to send your video to We Be Tailing on Facebook, CaptainEricHasty@gmail.com, or you can text it to 352-220-3206, and we'll make you about as YouTube famous as we can make you. So, like I said, that James is up and coming.
20? Oh, yeah.
Oh, 25 inch. Wow.
I thought it looked big. Yeah. And the way it pulled on that point, it wasn't giving in. It was like, I want to live.
That's awesome. There we go. So that was just the only Captain's Corner we had. We'll roll into, speaking of Bonnie, John, Bonnie was State Farm. We're going to have to come up with a contest for her next month. But if you haven't got your quote yet from Bonnie, you need to give her a call, 352-484-0905. Either her or any of her very good staff over there will get you taken care of. Like I said, they kind of promote a contest every now and again, and we need to come up with a good idea for August, what folks can do. So we got to put our thinking cap on, see what we can do there. Got some ideas? And just nod. You don't got to shout.
I'm trying to get an idea that people will participate. Because
this is true.
You know, you want them to. I mean, the prize being given away is darn sure worth the participation.
Always nice. Oh, yeah.
It's not like it's junk. I mean, we're talking $100 prize usually, you know, and they don't ever like cut back on it, you know. So it would be nice to have something that people would like try. You know, if I was watching this show, I'd try to win the stuff. If I was not a weeby, you know, not John.
You know,
Eric,
you know who wins a bunch of that stuff?
Jessica's got a motel room full of the stuff. You know, Jessica doesn't play.
Yes, for sure, a contest. Yeah, that's Bonnie right there. So, all right, John, we couldn't do a lot of what we do without good old Q8 Super Bait, and we do appreciate them. You know, Aquatic Nutrition as well. They're coming out with a lot of good content. They got a good videographer now, putting a lot of stuff together and getting out content. So they're putting out some of the content from iCast, and they've got a couple out there now from a couple of bass fishing trips or something like that. So putting out a lot of good content, and hopefully it's going to get, you know, some circulation.
It sure was fun to watch those bass eat that bait.
Oh yeah, no,
I mean. Much. They grabbed it and they were like, "No, we're
can't
not.
Have that.
No,
mine.
This is mine." And when a fish does that, because I mean, the other baits in there, the fish would go and he'd go like, "Yeah, whatever." He wouldn't chase it. But these bass went down, got it, and then when they pulled it away, they said, "Give me that back."
I want it back.
You know, like, wait a minute, something's.
Yeah. So they've gotten a real good response from a lot of people that were iCast this year. They not only the ones that saw the tank.
You tasted it with another guy. What did it taste like?
That one
You
was
didn't
kinda,
let go.
that one was kind of dry. You know, that
Yeah,
was
but
dry.
you didn't let go.
And I just teethed it.
Yeah,
I didn't lick
mean,
it.
you didn't lick
know?
it?
No, I didn't
I
lick
would have
it.
licked it before I
Yeah,
teethed it.
ugh.
Always lick it before you teeth it.
Q8 tastes real, which means it tastes like
It tastes like it tastes real. It tastes like ass.
I don't want to give away what's in there, but it tastes real.
It was 99% biodegradable, homie.
And if
Except for the
you've ever,
glitter.
if you've ever opened up your bait cooler, you know, after a couple of days of not being on ice,
Oh,
that's
is that what happens? Is that the smell I'm smelling in my laundry room? Because I left one hanging on a hook.
oh, that could be it.
Because it's like, do I smell a dead shrimp in here?
Yeah,
But I think I got one in here. And I looked up and there was an old curly one, old curled up like a, I don't know what.
Yeah,
I might have to go cut that off when I get home and throw that jig head away because I don't think he's savable.
You might want to do that.
Yeah.
And then, John, we've got good old Sonny's, Josh and Melissa McCall.
Yeah.
We do appreciate everything they do for the show, and hopefully you guys are going out and enjoying some Sonny's barbecue from time to time. That is,
And leaving your
as far as our local
tip.
barbecue joints go, that is pretty good barbecue. I know John grew up with it. I grew up with it.
Oh, yeah.
It's good stuff.
Man,
you know.
when back in the day, back in the 1980s, like 81, 82, 83, 84, I think we ate there every other day. Every other day in Ocala, we were there eating at Sonny's.
Yeah.
You know, the big sweet tea, the pork platter plate with the shrimp. I mean, not with the fries, the crinkle fries. What a great, I mean, dude,
Man.
I sat in every place in there, knew every waitress, knew the cooks.
Your parents pet shop must have been doing really well. We only got to go eat there maybe once every
Well, I mean,
month
no,
or
I was
so.
the dude. I was working. I was paying for my own.
Yeah.
Then my mama didn't take me. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I was going with my boss Jerry and another worker. We would drive. We would because I mean, once we drove from Live Oak all the way there,
Yeah.
you know, it's a couple hours back. You know, it took a little time.
Because in 81, I was 10.
Yeah, I started working when I was like 12.
Yeah.
I've been paying in paying in
Yeah.
Social Security at the age of 12.
Yeah.
Because it's short form.
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They didn't care. You know, they needed
We
workers.
didn't have that child work.
They didn't have,
protection.
no. They were working me hard, boy. I gave away a lot of my life on the farm.
Carl found us. What's up, Hippie Head
Hippie
Hotel?
Head
right
Hotel.
there. Yeah. All right, John, let's get into Spotted By. Spotted By is where I kind of go out there and cringe on your Facebook posts, and we find some fishing pictures. And right off the bat, we spotted Richard right there.
One of them elusives.
Richard got one of those gags that don't exist right
Elusive.
there.
Yeah. How dare that thing be out there?
And then who else did we spot right here? We spotted Shane. Shane got out there and got his grandkids on some fish. So that's
a
always
different
nice.
double, is it not? An offshore grunt with a redfish. Always good. Who knows what you're going to catch?
Hey, that is the best thing about fishing salt water. You drop a line in and you don't know what's going to bite that other end.
I have caught cobia where you thought there'd be no cobia. I've caught grouper where you thought no way.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you just never know.
Yeah.
And big grunts. I mean, if you want big grunts, go to Long Point.
Yeah.
Throw a shrimp out there, throw some chum out, and you'll catch the big grunts if you want them.
May or may not have been where he was fishing.
Hey, if you want a plethora of fish, Long Point is it.
Yeah.
You know, Short Point seems to contain fish.
No.
You know, I know that point there. Denny's took me there.
And then that was Zoe right there. Zoe got to get out there this week.
I have fished that point with Denny. I promise you, that is the point.
Yep. That is the point of the point.
Of the point.
Of the point.
I know that spot.
Yeah.
That spot is a very good spot. I mean, no, it's not.
Yeah. No.
Terrible spot. Stay away from that.
Terrible spot.
Yeah,
That
terrible,
point.
terrible.
That point is no
I think that Doug caught that fish and moved to that point to make people want to go there.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not really good.
Yeah. Well, John, speaking of point, let's go ahead and get into it right here. So the run is coming. And man, I wish we would get redfish like that on the regular.
I wish we had a little mosquito lagoon in our stuff.
Yep. We do see fish tailing a little bit here and there. 90 to 95% of it are black drum. You know, I know people, that was reds. No, they're black drum. But we do see
Every now and then.
occasionally, you know, some red fish, you know, actually tailing here. And that's it's pretty cool, you know, to see. So,
it is cool when you see that little tail pop up and you're like, and he's just digging that bottom, looking for a crab or whatever he's going for, stirring those shrimp up. That's a lot of fun.
But we have been blessed in this area. And if this is the first time you're watching and you're not really from this area, we're basically on the Nature Coast, Yankeetown, Crystal River area is where we're at, with Wlasiuk, Crystal River, everything in between. That's pretty much the area that we're talking about for our fishing reports and everything. But once the right moon phase hits in August, it's on.
Yeah.
And
These
for
big fish
a month,
stop by a little while.
maybe a little bit longer sometimes, we will get these big schools come by like clockwork.
Yeah.
At certain points in the tide, we'll come by certain areas, and you can catch them one after another. It's not.
I'll never forget that day you threw that topwater up there on that shoreline, and that sucker comes up out of the water like a torpedo and smokes that plug. And Eric's like, I think this is a big one. Oh no, that's a big one. That drag was going, son. Ain't nothing better.
I don't care what bites a topwater. If he blows up on topwater, it's
well, that one blew out on the topwater.
But when you know something big is blowing up on it, and it's something good.
That fish was hungry that day.
That is a lot of fun.
We hung on those fish for days. I mean, that was a lot of fun.
Well, but that's kind of what these redfish do. They create a pattern. Yeah. They go out with the tide, and they come in with the tide. And they go out to certain spots, and then when they come back in, they pass certain spots coming back in. And if you can figure out what point in the tide they're going to be at certain points,
they'll be there.
You can basically master the art of catching these fish. And we're not talking about one.
No.
We're not talking about two. We're not talking about 3, 4, 5. You could sit there as long as you keep bait in the water and keep those fish in that vicinity.
And somebody doesn't pull up on you and try to trolling motor on top of them. But other than that, if they'll stay back, if you'll stay back and throw together, you can catch fish. But if you come in there red hot, like I'm going to take over this school, you just ruined it for everybody.
Yep. But that you're going to get that on certain days, and there's more than one place to catch these fish, and basically these fish come in on and they follow points. So it really doesn't matter if you've got a point, and it could be out a little bit, it could be inshore. If you've got a point that holds a little bit of deeper water, at some point or another, at some point in the tide, through August and September, they will pass there. They may hang there, but they're going to pass there at certain points in the tide. And like I said, you could time it, and you can hit them at that point in the tide. Time's going to change, but that point in the tide, you will be able to.
You can't put 4 rods out by yourself either. Very bad idea.
Well, we have done this in the past. And, I need to find. There we go. So
it's epic.
We're very conscious on catching the fish and getting them back in the water. Yeah. But on this particular day, and I put up a picture of me with just the one. But on this one particular day, John and I are fishing, and we thought, we're going to just put the rods out, because you want to kind of spread them out and find where they're going to be. John I put into. They're all 4 rods are down. You're getting. And then we bait it up and we do it again. And all 4 rods are down. And we might have caught 8, maybe 10 fish like that. We said, all right, one at a time.
One at a time. Oh, man.
So, these fish, when they're in there thick. It's just hordes and hordes of fish, and they're hungry.
And they're hungry. And they're on fire.
Basically, and I'm going to try something different this year, and I'm going to see if it works. Q8 Super Baits is making a bigger
bait.
So, they got a couple now. The bullet that we all know and love, they're making a little bit bigger.
Oof.
And then they have what they call a tip minnow that they make
that's the
substantially bigger. And that is what Bill with Q8 caught that monster snook on. Yeah. And everybody said it was fake or AI or whatever. So definitely anxious to try that out. Once we know that the fish are on and they're biting, I'm going to go ahead and throw one of those in just to see. But there's a few baits that work okay. And there's a few baits that work exceptionally well. And David put up an okay bait. Yep. David posted up there pinfish on the bottom. And
they work.
It'll work. But it's not fantastic.
If you have pinfish this size, yes.
Yeah.
But if you've got pinfish from the bait store that size, no.
Yeah. So primarily, will a mud minnow, will a pinfish work?
Yes.
Yes. Are they enthralled with it?
No.
These are not 22, 24, 25-inch fish. These are
studs.
You know, most of these fish are going to be 30-inch plus. That is a tiny snack, you know, for this group. You know, they're wanting something bigger.
Yeah, they only want to eat once or twice a day when they come through like that. So they're not like eating the whole time. These fish are specific eaters.
So typically what you're going to want to find, and this is why we're talking so much about the cast net, is you want to go out and get finger mullet. And you want those 5, 6, 7-inch,
8.
You might even get excitable and put a bigger one out.
Oh, yeah,
they'll
eat it. They'll eat it.
But you want to, that is what you want to have. To keep your bait alive, you need to keep sure it's water circulated and aerated. When you get a bunch of mullet, you know, they take up a lot of air, a lot of space, all that good stuff. So if you don't keep it well, they will kind of die out on you. So you want to keep yourself very aerated. All your cut baits, you know, will work.
They work, but they still don't. But they still don't pull.
Again, they're good for a couple. You know what? If you want to catch fish one after another, again and again and again, you're going to want the finger mullet.
You want the
that.
finger
I mean,
mullet,
that is the.
I know it takes extra time to go out there and get them, and it takes time to put them in the live work. It takes work, but the payoff is exceptional. You know, we've used the cut bait, we've used the shrimp, we've used the mud minnows, we've used the pinfish, but by God,
there are 2 times of the year
they're here to eat those mullets
where we can catch individually 50 plus plethora of redfish
per person
per day
per person,
and that is this summertime run. And in the back country, when you're throwing into ponds and little puddles back there, when basically you're just, you know, shooting fish in a barrel. There's 2 times a year.
These are the 2.
And this is, to me, one of the more excitable, you know, because, I mean, these are just the big ones. I mean, these are pulling over. The key with these baits, it's basically just a knocker rig. You can put 1 or 2 out on the top, and you may get some, but these fish are basically kind of coming in schools. Most of the time, you're not even going to see the school because they're going to be a little bit deeper. But, you know, nice knocker rig on the bottom, which a knocker rig is just an egg weight sliding, you know, on your leader. Your leader, minimum 30 pound. You may want to go 40, 50 pound. These bigger ones don't seem to like it. I do like a chicken rig. I don't like a chicken rig.
Not with a live bait. Not with a live bait. That mullet will go like this around it, and then you just need him to kind of float out there naturally.
Now, usually not a proponent of circle hooks, but this is when, especially if you're fishing clientele and all that good stuff, you're going to need circle hooks, because the main trick to this, rig you up the knocker rig. This is a size 4/aught circle hook. You know, like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's just a 4. This is about the appropriate size. You can get a little bit bigger if you want, but what this does is you take your mullet, you hook them through the lips, get through the skull a little bit, you know, so they got something to grab onto. Throw that knocker rig out, and again, fan them out. You know, kind of see where they're going to be, and you put it in the rod holder and you let it sit. And when those fish come through, you'll know that they're coming through. Your rods go off. The rod holder is basically what sets the hook.
Rodney.
So with clients, they want to hold the rods, and as soon as they start to feel the pull,
they yank him out.
Always pull the fish. If they do that once or twice, the school goes on.
Yeah.
You know, the school don't miss the school.
Don't miss them.
Get them hooked up. When the rod is in Rodney, and I mean, it is bent over, almost touching the water, and that might be a slight exaggeration, but when it's that far down is when you take it out of the rod holder and you start to reel. These fish, you want to use larger tackle, you know, not your normal, you know, 3,000 and your 8 to 10 pound, rod, or 8 to 17 pound rod, 10 to 17. Those will get it done, but you're going to fight that fish way too long. He's going to be exhausted by the time the fish comes in, and the sharks are there. They're ready from the time that you're bringing the fish in. Sometimes you don't get them in quick enough. They'll eat them right there. The other time is they're too exhausted and you put the fish back in the water and they get eaten by, when they come back in. So use a little bit heavier tackle, for these big boys. Again, these are the big boys. These
are studs.
These are what we call bulls. Again, this is basically 27 and above is what these fish are going to be.
Most of these are in the 30-something inch category.
Get them in as quick as you can. Take your pictures, do whatever, and then get them back in the water. As long as you basically keep bait in the water for a period of time, those fish will stay right there. If you don't have a bait in the water, for even less than a minute, they'll move on. So as long as somebody's continuing to put bait in the water, you'll be able to stay on those fish for a while.
The smaller weight you can get away with tide wise is the best. I mean, we'll start off with a 1/4 ounce knocker rig on up to a 1 ounce knocker rig if you have to keep the bait down, because on points the current moves a lot faster.
Moving. So
you want that, but you want that mud to be down there on the bottom so that when that fish swims by, he can eat him.
And the thing with the knocker rig is the weight's down there, but the fish still has a little bit to swim around and get panicked. And like I said, it's just to sit there and watch old Rodney and that rod go, and then the rod right next to it go,
yeah.
If
you're using a 20-pound braid and 40-pound fluorocarbon is what my main go-to is, 30 minimum, because these fish, some of these fish are 44 inches long.
Yeah.
I've caught a 44. Eric's caught in the 40s. We've both broken the 40-inch club fishing these fish over the years. I've seen bigger. I saw my ex-wife catch one that was a stud. It was 44 plus, 44 and a half or so. So they are out there. And a 4,000 reel or a 5,000 reel, much better than a 3,000 reel, because you want at least 25 pounds plus a drag. Because they're studs and you want to get them in quick.
They're fun to catch, but you want to get them in.
Yeah, and get them back.
Take your pictures and get them back.
Yeah,
and then again,
these are your breeders.
While you're doing all this, have somebody with a bait in the water
ready to go. Yeah, because when you take your picture, the next rod's going to go off, and then the next rod's going to go off. And literally, me and Eric sat across one day from Andrew and Tyler, and we had the school boxed in, and all the boats were watching us. And we 600 reds. I mean, it was the most disgusting thing we've ever done. And we started at daybreak, and it just went till noon. And all the other boats are pulling in. They're throwing over me. They're hooking me and Eric. They're hooking Andrew and Tyler. It's like, you people are nuts. Yeah. But we didn't want to give our spot up because we were catching so many fish. It was so much fun.
So I know ethical fishing, or what's the word I'm looking for? Common manners and couth.
That flies out the window.
Etiquette is all gone. But you will be on several points, and you'll probably get a good idea when it's there, when some of the points that are very well known will be lined up 40 boats deep.
Yeah, 8 to 40 boats.
And I mean, they're where you could reach out and touch the other boat. I mean, this, so be patient. Nice. Just know that this is going to happen. Don't be the guy posting all this water and all these boats pull up on me. That's
out the window.
This is kind of what happens.
You're not finding a spot of your own redfish. You're finding a spot of everybody's redfish. Don't yell. Don't argue. Just do like I do when they throw you, cut their line and send it back to them and say, I'm sorry, Roland did that to you. My bad.
We're tangled up. I'm going to have to cut yours.
You have it on you have the ring on your finger where you just go
the line cutters.
And they never see it. Yeah. They never know that you did. Say, oh man, your crap broke off. My bad. Looks bad. Shit looks bad. We're going to have to retie it.
But so like I said, an exciting point coming up here for the next month or so. Like I said, sometimes it's a month, sometimes it's a month and a half, and sometimes it doesn't even start good to the end of August. It all just kind of is moon phase and all that good stuff. And like I said, when you kind of get out there and look around, you'll know when they're there. I mean, there's just, there's just
so much fun.
Yeah, when you see all the boats lined up, they're not scalloping.
Scallop season's over. It's redfish time.
Yep. They're doing.
You're not looking for keepers in this deal. You're looking for overslot reds because they're the ones that fight and they're the ones that are the most fun. They're beautiful fish.
Will you catch a keeper every once in a blue moon? And that's cool. There'll be some 26, 27s. I mean, it does happen.
It does happen.
But for the most part, you're fighting for the fun of it.
Yeah.
You're putting people on some of the biggest fish they've ever caught, whatever. So it's just a good time.
They call that making memories.
Making memories. That's what it's all about. So like I said, get them in, get the picture, get them back in the water. Like I said, these are the ones that are making our redfish.
Protect these fish.
Duke can't always, throw our fish back in the water and make little babies.
throw
You know,
ones in there like this, but
fish-
eventually they
these
become
fish are
this.
natural breeders. So we want to make sure to keep them alive and keep the sharks down to a minimum.
Keep them to a minimum.
So
because those hammerheads and bulls, they come in with them boys.
if you come to the Blackwater Fishing Club meeting and want to ask us some more questions about
We
it,
can
you know,
answer
we're going to
more.
talk about this again because we know not everybody in there watches the show. I mean, obviously David is watching it. I know he goes to the meetings, but we will be more than happy to take more questions on this and go into that. But yeah, no, John, that's I really look
It's a
forward.
lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I look forward to this time of year.
It's a good time.
Once again, you know, I know we were being funny about it, but these Shinesty, you know, underwear,
They're great.
They did give us some underwear to pimp, and we're gonna pimp
We're
them.
gonna pimp them.
They work when it's out there hot. You know, we're not gonna model them for you today. You know,
We're gonna model them
I
on
was
a fishing
told
trip.
we might have lost a few subscribers over that.
Oh no, we gained one.
Yeah,
we gained one. We didn't lose any. We
Yep.
gained one.
Jimmy Jam. We
That's
picked
right.
up Jimmy Jam.
It's
So
like
we
Jimmy
do
John's is
appreciate
Jimmy
that.
Jams.
So, all right, John. Show everybody what they're going to win tonight. We
Well,
got a
you're
pretty
gonna
good little
get some Flats
package.
magic here, so you can catch the real fish.
Aquatic Nutrition there.
And then you're gonna get a power baits.
Yeah, I can't remember where
And
we
then
got
you're
that.
gonna get jigs, heads,
Jim
from
Jigs.
a gift certificate to Captain's Cove, a gift certificate to Sonny's, a limited run of Q8 baits, which will catch all those fish while you're out there. And then this is really cool. This one does not have my name on it. It is signed by the artist. But take a look at that.
Yeah.
Flag look familiar, Doug?
Yeah.
That's a nice piece of artwork right there. And it is signed on the bottom by the person. It does not say to John, but he has signed. So this is a legit piece of artwork out of ICAF.
It's a legitimate prize.
It's a, what do they call it?
That's
What kind of prize was that?
Not legitimate. It's
It was royal.
Not
no,
royal.
What the heck was that? Dang.
It was a something prize.
Yeah.
We're also going to throw in the Gamakatsu
Oh,
pack of
and you're getting hooked.
circle hooks right there.
Man, no weight, so they're too expensive.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Oh, a major award.
It's a major,
There it is.
major award.
It's a major award. It shines in the light. It's a major award.
You know, speaking of major awards, I can't believe not one person commented on our We Be Tailing
Starting being
dudes back
finished.
there. Yeah. You know, how about them?
Hey,
You know,
Doodly.
yeah. So we've got them up there, and we're mighty proud of those.
Those are
Yeah.
amazing. I went to the Hey Dude guy and I said, hey, I want 100 pairs of these. He went, those are one-offs. I said, yeah,
Yep.
they are, baby.
Yep.
I said, now give me 100 pairs of them. I'm here to buy.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. He's looking, well, what the?
All right. You guys know how we do it here on We Be Tailing, or how we do it here lately. We got our good old We Be Tailing Captain's Cove bucket right there. I got 5 sheets of paper right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a puzzle.
I don't think they're going to get it.
The puzzle will identify a fish species.
Oh, he said Denise. Denise pointed them out today.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Well,
okay.
Denise has eyes.
Oh, yeah.
She,
Okay.
she pays attention.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
us fellow electrical
shop
shop
people,
and salesman people, we got eyes. And Denise, by the way, thank God you're out of this business. 4 to 6 weeks for me to get PVC pipe now. They don't have any 6.3 Romex. They don't have any 8.3 Romex. No 6.2 Romex. It's a dang joke, and it's giving me a headache.
What he said, Denise.
Yeah, Denise, you are so lucky you're retired. I just want out now. It's not any fun anymore.
Yep. This is a fish species.
Oh, and
that we're looking for.
no single pole 20 dual functions because they're caught in the Straits of Hormuz, Denise.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah.
I just had to rant that a little bit.
Great.
That's Denise and I talking electrical.
All right, I'm going to show you a puzzle. This puzzle will
It's a hard
identify
one.
a fish species. John couldn't get it.
I couldn't get it.
John got deep in the weeds on
I
this
got
one.
way deep in the weeds.
Well, let's see how you do. I'm going to show you the picture. We'll take it off. We'll look for the answers. If you guys don't get it here quickly, we'll show it again. Here we go. Should be pretty easy. Should be.
I don't know, man.
All right.
Old Drago didn't get Dragon. I thought it was a dragonfly.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, there we go.
Drago.
All right. Well, let's don't give him the answer, John.
I will.
Yeah, I mean, you're really
gotta
good.
help him
Just
because
because you suck.
I suck at it. But that we have smart tailors. I'm not smart.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just a dude.
We've got tailors. Some of them are professors, and some of them are
That's right.
not
professors.
and we love them all
That's
equally.
right. We are all equally loved.
Yep.
All right. Anytime now, Dolph.
Wow. I'm starting to even see.
What is that?
Box
Jellyfish?
Jellyfish. No.
Box jellyfish.
Oh, I get it because of the box.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Boxer. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Drago.
A box fish.
Drago.
Yeah. All right.
Didn't know if
Okay.
there was a dragonfly fish or not for old Drago.
Another box fish. So they saw the answer like, yeah, we're going with it.
That ain't it. This is a tough one.
This might be.
It is a tough one. I'm telling you.
When John can't get them, it's
when I
usually
can't
pretty
get
easy
'em.
for everybody. We're gonna show it again.
Did Stacy get it?
I don't
Didn't
think
show
I
it to her.
showed it to
Oh
her
yeah,
yet.
Stacy would have got it. Stacy's smarter than me at this. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
I'm not the guy.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right, you guys got another look at it here. We're going to see if anybody has come up with the right answer yet.
Oh boy. El Stumperania.
It is not a box jellyfish, nor a
jellyfish.
box fish.
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't get the box part.
Yeah.
Yeah, box fish.
Man, they are stumped right there.
Woo, son, I told you.
That
Told
fella,
you.
that fella doesn't have the popularity I thought he had.
No, back in the day he did, but
Yeah.
he's pretty much gone.
Russian buttonfish.
Whoa, I
Okay,
didn't know
well,
Rocky Bottom. Oh yeah,
we're-
I like that. Rocky Bottom.
You're getting in the neighborhood.
Getting in the neighborhood,
I mean, that's
but
not
not
it.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're expri. Okay. You're getting in the neighborhood. Yeah. The neighborhood is being breached.
The number one guy wants that photo bad.
Yeah. Let's see. Everybody's starting to cheat now. Let's see. And I'll accept it. They're Chum King, but that
is
was
what it
obviously
is.
not what we
But
were.
that's not what it is.
Yeah. And
And
then,
kept on.
yep, okay.
So the answer was that's Dolph Lundgren, who was Drago in Rocky, and he beat up Apollo and killed him. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
I think something along those
Something
lines.
like that. Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that.
So that was Dolphin, what we were looking for
Yeah.
right there. That's Dolph Lundgren.
And
And enter, which can also be
In. Go
acronym
in.
for in
Go
as
in.
well. Yep. So
Yeah.
there we go. Dolphin is what we were looking for. Thought that was going to go a lot quicker. Congratulations to Doug because he was the first
he
one to get that
figured
right.
it out.
Everybody else cheated. There's Kev,
We have our
Jessica,
paste and copiers.
David, and the Chum. Oh, this was
The
Chum
paste
King.
and coffer.
Yeah.
Paste and copiers.
All right, there we go.
Good
All right.
stuff.
I'm not cheating. I'm ordering dinner.
Oh, okay. I'm not cheating. I'm ordering dinner.
That's not
Hey,
cheating. It's
I agree
survival.
with that ordering dinner. I'm hungry. Oh, man. Let's see who's going to win this killer
All right,
prize.
Chuck.
This is a nice price package, man.
It is.
Those dudes that we be telling give away some stuff.
They do. If you make it all the way to the end. The Chum King. There we go.
He got more chum.
David said I copied.
I copied. Hey, way to go, David. Smart thing to do was copy because that was the answer. So, Chum King getting more chum. And a nice photo, and a nice
Yep.
gift certificate, and a nice hooks.
Yeah.
Man, what a package.
That's a nice
We're
deal.
givers. We're the givers.
Us.
They think those guys that
Lex and Terry.
used to be Lex and Terry, it's John and Eric. It's not Lex and Terry.
I don't know. They gave away some expensive.
That was tough. Doug said that was tough. I told Eric that, and he didn't believe me. Eric's
But-
like, oh, I got this.
But you still got it done.
I did get
and
it.
and that was impressive. Bonnie probably helped, but
That's his first win? Really? He's
Oh,
never
wow.
won before?
wow. Well,
Oh.
Andrea probably wins.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So Andrea is throwing him under the bus,
Yep.
saying those are all my stuff I won. Not you.
So a lot of stuff going on this week. Friday night captain's meeting for the odd redfish tournament, the Yankee Town redfish thing. That's at the Old Florida RV Park and Yacht Club. Following that, we'll be doing the music bingo then, and then this Saturday. Weather kind of looks rough this weekend,
and so
but
there's
you know,
this funny,
we'll see.
weird,
So,
windy looking green thing out there in the ocean.
But,
Windy.
but yeah, no, let us know, you know, or just be safe out there, and we'll see you again when we see you. Andrea and them, let us know if you're coming Friday night, and we
You
can pack that
bring
up and
the
deliver
package.
that.
Can deliver the package.
Yeah, there we go.
The package.
All right, guys, looking forward to it. Hopefully, see everybody this weekend. If not, we'll see y'all on the
At
next
the fishing
Wednesday.
club Thursday.
Yeah, we'll see him before then. But all right, John, here we go. We be tailing. Brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing. That's me.
Cove Outfitter. That's not me.
Jigs.
That's not me either. Filletzall Blades. That ain't me either.
Aquatic Nutrition.
That's me. Q8 Supermates.
Karrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie with State Farm.
Native Nautical Mailboxes.
Thought by
The Power Pole.
Sea Bass Welding and Fabrication.
Sonny's Barbecue. Josh and Melissa.
Yummy. And Hippo Head Hotel.
All right. Good deal. Like I said, everyone, be safe out there. It will be kind of nasty this weekend, but if you go,